Most of the time, you want to see summary tasks in Project because they make it easier to digest what's going on. But sometimes you want to see just the lower level tasks, for instance, to assign resources to tasks or to check progress. Displaying or hiding summary tasks is much easier in Project 2010. The checkbox you need is right on the ribbon, and the same goes for the project summary task. Work breakdown structure codes, also known as WBS codes, uniquely identify each task in your project. Initially, Project uses the outline number as the WBS code, but you can also build a custom WBS using a code mask to tell Project what each level of your WBS code should look like. Showing and hiding summary tasks is really easy in Project 2010. On the Task tab, you can choose the view that you want, for example, the tracking Gantt that we're showing here. Then, click the Format tab. And if you want to hide the summary tasks, just turn off the Summary Task checkbox, and all you see are the lowest level tasks. To bring the summary tasks back, just turn on the checkbox again. The Project Summary Task is a good tool for checking project-wide values like the full project duration, the project finish date, and the total project cost. To see this task, just turn on the Project Summary Task checkbox. The Project Summary Task is like an ultra top-level summary task, and it has a special task ID of 0. On the other hand, the WBS code is a field you have to insert into a table. To add the WBS field to a table, right-click a column heading and choose Insert Column. The drop-down list shows all the task fields Project has to offer, but in this case it's just easier to type WBS and then press Return. Project selects WBS in the list and inserts it into the table. If you want to set up your own format for WBS, click the Project tab and then click WBS. On the drop-down menu, choose Define Code. The WBS Code Definition dialog box opens. The first box you come to is the Project Code Prefix. The only time you need to set this is when you add several projects to a master project. By defining a unique project code prefix for each project, the WBS codes in the master project will be unique even if the individual projects use the same code mask. For example, you can make the prefix something like OFFMV for Office Move. To get down to business with the code mask, click the first sequence cell and click the down arrow. As you can see, you can use numbers, letters, or a combination of the two. For example, you can abbreviate phases and use something like TST for test, while using numbers for lower-level summary tasks and letters for subtasks. Choose the type of characters you want for the highest level of the hierarchy. Ordered numbers and letters mean that Project increments the numbers or letters as you add tasks to the WBS. For example, ordered numbers go from 1 to 2 to 3. Characters unordered means you can mix numbers and letters and Project won't increment the values. That way, you can provide your own code. In this case, we'll start with ordered numbers. In the length cell, Project fills in any, which means the entry can be any length. But keep in mind, a WBS code can only be up to 255 characters, so keeping the lengths to less than 4 makes your full WBS codes more manageable. For ordered numbers, Project increments the number until it reaches the limit based on the length. For characters, you can type as many letters and numbers as you want. If you choose a length, the entry at that level can be between one character and the length you set. For example, if you set a number to a length of 2, Project numbers that level from 1 to 99 and then starts over at 1. We'll leave the top level at any length. In the separator cell, choose the character to separate the top level from the next level. You can use a period, a hyphen, a plus sign, or a forward slash. In the next row, repeat the steps to get the sequence, length, and separator for the second level. In this case, I'll use uppercase letters, set the length to 3, and keep the period as a separator. I'll use lowercase letters with a length of 3 for the third level, and go back to ordered numbers with a length of 2 for the final level. The code preview box at the top of the dialog box shows a sample of the code mask you've built so far. The Generate WBS Code for New Task checkbox is turned on, and you really want to keep it that way. It tells Project to automatically assign a WBS code to each new task you create. You also want to keep the Verify Uniqueness of New WBS Codes checkbox turned on. That way, Project will warn you if you create a duplicate WBS. This warning comes in handy if you decide to manually renumber a few tasks and make a mistake. When you're done setting the code mask, click OK. Now you can see all of the WBS codes for the tasks in this project. Project automatically assigns WBS codes to tasks as you create them. But if you rearrange your task list, your WBS will be out of sequence. As long as you haven't used the WBS codes for anything, like naming the documents that define work packages, you can renumber the WBS codes in your project to neaten things up. On the Project tab, click WBS and choose Renumber. Make sure that the entire project option is selected and click OK. Then to proceed with renumbering, click Yes. Project reapplies the WBS codes, putting ordered letters into alphabetical order and ordered numbers into sequence. Showing and hiding summary tasks is something you do a lot, and all it takes is turning on a checkbox. But to see WBS codes, you have to add the WBS field to a table in Project. You can use the basic WBS format that comes with Project, or set one up to match what your company uses. It's your choice.